Okay, so this is the thing that people want me to check out. EA Play. EA Play is live right now? Or was that this weekend? Probably this weekend. Don't care. Okay. Introducing Volta Football. Build your player, pick your gear, and express your style on the streets and football playgrounds all over the world. Okay. No. EA Sports Volta takes football back to the streets with the authentic culture, creativity, and style of the small-sided game. Build your player, customize and personalize your female or male in-game avatar with a range of clothing, hairstyles, tattoos, and in-game celebratory emotes. From shirts to shoes, sweaters to shorts, equip your avatar with the latest vanity items and unlock more as you progress through in-game challenges from underpass in Amsterdam to a neighborhood cage in London or a Tokyo rooftop. Experience a new side of the world's games with Volta Football. Play your way. Play 3v3 rush, no goalkeepers, 4v4, 4v4 rush, 5v5, and professional football. In addition, Volta offers different sizes of arenas and environments with and without walls, giving you the freedom to play the beautiful game. See, this is fun, though. Like, the play 3v3 rush, no goalkeepers, right? So the small nets and whatnot. 4v4, 4v4 rush, and then 5v5. Yeah, that's, like, perfect. But if they didn't add this for online, then, like, I don't know what's the point, right? Giving you the freedom to play the beautiful game your way. Build up your squad. Build up your squad in Volta World. Lead your player through Volta Story Mode. Play through promotion and relegation in the Volta League. Or take your favorite professional teams to the streets in Volta Kickoff. Build up your squad in Volta World. Lead your player through Volta Story Mode. Play through promotion and relegation in the online Volta League. Play through promotion and relegation in the online Volta League. Or take your favorite professional teams to the streets. So they have online for this. It's just 1v1 though. Am I wrong? So why they didn't create a concept where you can play with your friends, huh? I mean, is it still cool that they added it so that you could play something else? Sure, but like this would be so sick to play with friends. 3v3s with your buddies? Are you kidding me? That'd be the funniest shit in the world. This is all I've wanted, this FIFA Street aspect. This should definitely have been a thing, online Volta League. Yeah, sure. But there should have been a Pro Clubs version of it, where you can play with your buddies in these areas. Because guys, if it's 1v1, then like what's the point? You build up. I mean, it's probably still gonna be like a cool mode to play, don't get me wrong. It's gonna be something different from Ultimate Team. Because it says lead your player through Volta Story Mode, play through promotion relegation in the online Volta League, or take your favorite professional teams to the streets in Volta Kickoff. Build your squad in Volta World. I don't know. They didn't add an online to like a co-op to it. It is already confirmed that there is no Pro Clubs version, at least not at the start of the game. I think the reason they didn't add friends to play with is because they want people to go back to Ultimate Team where they can take... Well, that's an obvious thing, but like, you kind of ruin the mode like that, you know what I'm saying? Is it like cool to have it in the game? Absolutely. Even the online Volta League, it might be fun. Like if here's the thing, right? It's a great option to have in the game now. It's a great option in the game to have. Now, I'm not going to say it's not, because it definitely is, 100%. Because if you're frustrated with Ultimate Team, right, or the online experience of Ultimate Team, you can go play this for fun, right? You can go play it for fun. So if you're frustrated with Ultimate Team, you'll go play this, right? But this mode, this concept, the 3v3, these areas in which you play, all these different areas, would this not be cool if you can play with friends? How many times did you guys see streamers and YouTubers just start creating content with each other and just have fun playing these crazy modes where you can just fuck around, lose 10-0 and not give a shit and just have fun? because you're just trying to go for skills and trying to, you know what I mean? That's disappointing, man, but it's disappointing, guys, but it's EA. It's like half disappointing. It's like a 50-50 because I still think this mode is cool to have. But the whole point of this mode being added and the reason why we talked about it for so long was to add it for a pro club's version of the game. Because you know how like in 2K or NBA 2K, they have like My Park, right? That's what it's called in NBA 2K. It's My Park. They could have added a My Park version into FIFA, and then you could play that My Park version. Like you can go into drop-in games or whatever it is and just play and have fun using your one character, build up, get some clothes, some shorts, get some elite stuff through playing it, you know? It's like wasted potential, essentially. Because you get to customize your character, obviously, and I don't know which type of team you get to play with online. But this mode will be cool for a lot of people, but they did like underachieve with it, I think. I think that's the expression I'm gonna use. I think they underachieved with it, man. On Reddit, there is some info from people that already played it. Do you have the link? I guess it's FIFA Reddit, right? What do I do? Like, just what do I just search like for? I guess what's it called again? I forgot. Volta, Volva. Hold on, I already forgot the name. Volta. Okay. FIFA Reddit. It's like 50-50, really. It's a cool new feature in general, though. Like, you'll still have, it's still a cool feature to have, so Volta. EA Play FIFA 20 Mega Thread. EA Play FIFA 20 Mega Thread. Some Volta from... Okay. Okay, this is perfect. Okay. Here's a thread, a couple of things I can share with you guys about the new Volta game mode in case anyone is interested. Different ways to play. Kickoff, you play with professional, real players and kits. Story, it's your character going through the story mode, like the journey, and this eventually turns into Volta World, which is basically PvE. Similar to squad battles, you play other people's squads going around... You play other people's squads going around the world, so you get to play in places like Tokyo, Amsterdam, London, etc. Volta League, which is basically PvP. You play online versus other people. When you play Volta League, you have the options to control all players on your team or the option to only control your character. That's why I'm saying it's 50-50, because this mode is still cool, guys. I'm not going to say this is like fully not cool. Like, this is still a cool mode. Because this is essentially them adding FIFA Street into the game. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say it's not fully cool, because it still is. Because it's basically them adding FIFA Street to the game. You just can't play with your friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person that looks to complain for something. I'm just disappointed that I wish that you could play with friends. But is this still a cool game mode? Absolutely. They added FIFA Street. Like, I want to play in those environments. Even if it's me 1v1 against someone, that's cool. It's a fun game mode to play. You know what I mean? At launch, team play will not be supported, meaning that you won't be able to play online with your friends, but there's room for the game to evolve, so hopefully this will be an option at some point. You know, it would be cool if, like, in January they were to add it into the game, because it has to be in the works early for it to be added into the game, you know what I mean? You'll basically have the opportunity to build your own customized character. You can select predetermined characters, or you can create your own, choosing your own clothing, face, hairstyle, tattoos, etc. That's cool. I wonder if you can use that same character for the online. There's a store where you can buy items for your character: hoodies, jackets, t-shirts, shorts, pants, etc. This store will work with Volta coins, which is an in-game currency of Volta, no microtransactions. You get to earn your Volta coins by completing in-game challenges, win 5 games in a row, or score 10 goals in one match, or something like that. These are not actual challenges, I just made them up as an example. The store is dynamic, meaning that items in the store will only be available for a limited time. Example, after 15 days, the store refreshes and old items will not be available anymore. You'll have the ability to customize your home pitch. This is still a cool mode, man. To customize your home pitch, as in walls or no walls, the pitch size, etc. Yeah, I fuck with this. Flare and celebrations. The way to trigger your skills or moves or flare is by holding L2, R2 at the same time, and then the right stick. So L2, R2 plus right stick. This will only work in Volta, not in regular foot or other game modes. I don't agree with that. I'm not sure why they would make the commands for skill moves different. Even if they were to come off different, it's weird that you have different skill moves, commands, for this game mode and the regular version of Ultimate Team. That's just very confusing, because then you're going to have to like bounce between the two, you know, if you play both the game modes. There's a lot of types of unique celebrations. A few of them utilize the wall and they look pretty cool. Example, you score and you run towards the wall and your players will jump towards the wall and do a backflip and something like that. Goal replay. Okay, I don't care about that. So far, the game mode itself looks fun. Customization seems very deep, as in you have a lot of different ways to customize your character. The ability to not be able to play with your friends online at launch, in my honest opinion, is kind of unfortunate. It's exactly what I said, as it might dictate whether the mode is played a lot or not at all. Let me know if you guys have any other questions, and I'll see if I can answer them. No microtransaction. Well, I can hardly believe EA didn't rinse the cosmetics in this mode. There will be microtransactions. They just won't release them at launch. It's on the interview. There will be microtransactions. They just won't release them at launch. It's on the interview with Eurogamer. Yeah, I don't agree with them doing like different commands for that game mode. I think like people have become accustomed to how to do the skill moves with a certain command, so I don't think pressing L2 R2 makes sense to do the skill moves. I don't mind cosmetics in that game mode. I don't mind if it's a microtransaction thing, as long as you can play the game to work hard to get those cosmetics, like you can in Fortnite, where they have like their season pass and stuff, where you can get those certain skins. I don't really mind the microtransactions, because it's not a pay to win concept. It's like if it's a cosmetic thing where it's like clothing and stuff, then I don't really care. As long as like if I play the game a lot and I can get the stuff that way, then it'll be cool. Yeah. So my honest opinion, guys, is that I still think it's gonna be a cool game mode. I think them not making it available to play with friends though is underachieving. I think they could have definitely have done that. Them not doing that is very, I'm not gonna say disappointing, because it's EA. They don't surprise me with anything. But in a general sense, I still think the game mode will be cool to play. I wouldn't have mind. I would love to have a game mode like this in FIFA now. So like, if you play a lot of Ultimate Team, right? And hopefully they fix their shit next year, where, you know, as long as you play a lot, you get all the gameplay content and whatnot, without having to use the market like you do nowadays, right? You could do foot champs, but like you can't really get like a bunch of God Squads unless you use the market, right? But I think this mode can be cool. As long as they keep microtransactions to cosmetic stuff, it'll still be like a fun game mode to hop on once in a while. And since that store is refreshing every 15 days, it kind of gives you an incentive to go back and try to get those things before they run out. Hopefully it's possible to do by doing gameplay, but we'll see. I think it's very, very disappointing that they didn't allow you to play with friends, though. I think they should have definitely have considered that before the game came out. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'll definitely take that. It's still a cool new game mode at the end of the day. It's just disappointing that you can't play with friends.